All right, look. So I'm gonna just say a disclaimer, right? I'm gonna like be expressing myself how I express myself like normally in real life type shit, right? So if you hear me like cursing or something like that, it's not like that deep. Like, I'm not passionate. Like, if you hear me tell somebody shut the fuck up, it ain't on no aggressive shit. That's just how I be talking, like, shut the fuck up, bro, type shit, right? So it's a lot of content we could get into. I'm not doing it in a particular order, but I just wanted to give my opinion on some of this shit, right? So Danny just posted up a video. He was talking about the recent podcast. He was talking about Lamont Hill and stuff like that. Now, I'm a fan of Danny from the Stop content. Sometimes he can be biased, and sometimes he does this like methodical type shit. Like, it's hard for me to describe, but I'm gonna break it down to y'all, right? I'm a big fan of Joe Buddens, big fan of Ish, big fan of the Joe Budden podcast. If you watch my other videos, you already know this type shit, right? Yo, I will say this about Danny. Danny like built his platform, so he got like a name in the Joe Budden space, like not the podcast space, but like the Joe Budden space, like all the Joe Budden fans, like we all familiar with Danny from the Stop content type shit. He do good work too. He real organized and shit. Yo, Danny, you gotta fucking stop. And I'm telling you, Danny, please stop. Because niggas like me see through your silly shit, bro, right? That nigga Danny. So I watched this podcast. It's not a podcast, but it's this shit called Hardcore History. So they talk about historical fires, like historical fire starters, right? So it's people in history that just kind of like fuck shit up. So examples might be like Genghis Khan or Hitler or Joseph Stalin, where these dudes create like a fire that changes shit historically. Mass death, mass whatever, mass war. Like, they change something that changes the trajectory of like American history or world history more so, right? Yo, Danny platform, it's not the biggest platform, but like I said, Danny does good work. So if you're a fan of Joe Budden's podcast, you fuck with it, you'll check into his content, because he's real informed, and he got the Patreon. A lot of us not paying for the fucking Patreon because it's not worth it to me, right? Yo, Danny is a master at creating narratives that somehow, some way affect the Joe Budden's podcast. I swear, I think that all of them watch Danny's material, bro. And Danny right now is being a conniving motherfucker, yo. Respectfully. Like, I'm talking loose, but I fuck with Danny content. But he be biased, but he's being like like, I don't even know if conniving is the right word, but he's being like mischievous, right? So Danny is one of these Joe Budden people that are beating the Marc Lamont Hill like drum. Oh, Marc Lamont Hill is a breath of fresh air to the pod, all this shit, right? They keep saying, oh, Marc Lamont Hill better than Ish, better than this, better than that. He's the real B-Mike. Yo, Danny is doing that shit so much, and slowly but surely, it's like, if you really watch the episode, and like I said, I'm a warehouse worker, so I be like listening to all the content. You could see that somehow, some way, it's affecting how people pod and how people react to Marc Lamont Hill, right? Now, granted, I'm not the biggest Marc Lamont Hill fan. The last couple podcasts, though, like, I just don't like his political, like, some of his political opinions, and I don't like how he, like, just over the top on when it comes to women type shit. But, like, for the past couple podcasts, like, he been cooking, like, he been doing good, where I'm like, all right, good shit. Like, I'm enjoying him on the podcast type shit, no diddy. Yo, Danny is, like, doing a lot. Like, oh, Marc Lamont Hill is bringing this to the table, bringing that to the table. And it's not just Danny, it's a lot of different, like, little, like, Marc has his own type hive right now. Hey, yo, if y'all love Marc Lamont Hill so much, why we don't know about this bull until he came to the Joe Budden's podcast? Y'all gotta stop the fucking bullshit, bro. And if Marc Lamont Hill's so fucking dope, and he's so much better than Ish, nigga, he's supposed to be better than Ish. Ish is a nigga that built houses. Marc Lamont Hill is like a college-educated dude that's been arguing with Bill Cosby since he was 18 years old. Well, of course he used to this media shit. Of course he gonna carry it a certain way. Of course when it comes to certain topics, he gonna be sharper than these niggas. Because most of these niggas, Ice, Ish, Flip. I ain't talking about Melissa Ford because she dull as fuck. But yeah, like, them niggas not entertainers. Never been like that. Like, yeah, Ice was a troll or whatever. But, like, he not no media bull. Like, these ain't media people type shit. So when y'all be beating the drum for Marc Lamont Hill, like, yo, where was y'all at when this bull? Like, when they say he worked for this and he was on TMZ, I never heard of dude, bro. And you niggas probably never heard of dude. So now he on the podcast, y'all talking about how he's such a breath of fresh air. If he's such a breath of fresh air, why don't he go get shaken by himself, bro? Don't tell me he has shit shaken by himself, or he would not be on the Joe Buttons podcast, bro. Like, not for nothing, on some solo shit, I don't even think that nigga, like, solo shit, meaning not behind a network with CNN or nothing like that. I'm talking about on some solo shit. I don't even think Marc Lamont Hill could carry it the way Flip do. Well, Flip did, because he don't do the little drones no more where he interviewed the people, but that shit was dope. Yo, I got my issues with Flip, how he handled shit. But them interviews that he did, that shit was good ass fucking content. He one of the earliest niggas to have Charleston White on the podcast, bro. Real shit. Real shit. So, like, that Marc Lamont Hill shit, I feel Danny being snaky with that shit and keep making videos to put the battery in the back of other people that make content and fans where they, like, Joe up Marc Lamont Hill to make the rest of the pod jealous type shit. Because at the end of the day, Marc Lamont Hill, I don't think he a full-time podder on the show type shit. But, like, y'all niggas gotta fucking stop with the cap. Like, that shit is cap, bro. Like, he doing a good job, but when y'all say he just be shitting on niggas, yo, he really not shitting on niggas like that. The past couple episodes, he been cooking shit. Like, I don't even want to say cooking shit. Like, he just been holding it down, like, doing good. Like, it's been an enjoyable listen for me with Marc Lamont Hill, including everyone else type shit, right? So, I don't, one of the recent episodes, I forget the name of it, but like I said, I'm just giving my opinions on different shit, type shit. Yo, one of the recent episodes, Joe Buttons and then was talking about, it was a list came up by this dude named B. Dot. I'm not real familiar with B. Dot. I know him as a nigga that just make a bunch of fucking lists type shit, right? So, they was talking about the top 10 most, like, greatest posse cuts of all time. If you don't know what a posse cut is, you probably should get the fuck out of here and not even be on this. But it's like when a group of niggas be rapping, 4 and up type shit, right? So they going down a list. I'm not going to give you all the list because 9 times out of 10, if you clicked on this video, you already watched the Joe Budden podcast. But they did a list of 10 posse cuts. I didn't really have an issue with the list. Like I said in previous videos, I'm 40, so I'm familiar. Like, I was raised by a father that was like an active father, and he was really into hip-hop. So I know, like, a lot. I've been listening to hip-hop my whole life. I've been listening, like, when it comes to, like, black culture, I'm literally like that. Like, I'm literally black culture. Like, that's how I was raised. A lot of you niggas was raised like that, bro. Like, if you from the inner city, you was raised like that type shit. So they doing the list, right? And I'm listening to Joe Buttons and Ish talk, right? Now, Joe Buttons, Ish, Ice, they from, like, North Jersey, right? I'm from South Jersey, right? So North Jersey got the biggest population. And, like, I don't know, hating shit, because it's all Jersey love. They produce the most shit. Like, they produce Joe Buttons. Joe Buttons one of the greatest Jersey niggas of all time. Like, this ain't no glazing. He one of the greatest Jersey niggas of all time. You got Joe Buttons, you got Shaq, and you got Bruce Springsteen type shit, like motherfucker Kyrie Irving. Like, these is Jersey legends. When you talk about Jersey legends, Queen Latifah, you gotta put Trex, you gotta Redman, you gotta put these dudes on the list. And Joe Buttons is on that fucking list. And this is before the pod, Joe was a legend. With the pod, Joe solidified his shit, right? But the difference, like, if you from another state, you don't know. There is an extreme big difference between South Jersey and North Jersey. So North Jersey more so leans towards New York culture. South Jersey more so leads to, like, Philly culture type shit, right? So they talk about the list. And here go fucking Joe and Ish. And I fuck with Joe and Ish heavy. Here they go with the stupid ass fucking New York bias dumb shit. Yo, I want everybody to know that I'm 40. Joe Buttons and Ish are older than me. Not by a lot, though. Yo, when I was growing up, New York had the shit on the head. Like, they had the shit in the headlock. But a lot of that shit came from, like, historical type shit. Like, when you get into history, like, most of the immigrants, like, the entry point was from New York. That's from, like, forever type shit. You know what I mean? So you get multicultures. Like, all this shit was popping in New York my whole life, right? I'm not even gonna lie. Growing up, New York set a lot of trends for the country and shit like that. New York was like, it was like the most popping spot. It was, you know what I mean? So with North Jersey relating to, like, New York, they relate to, like, the same shit. So, like, the New York niggas get the wave, the North Jersey niggas get the wave type shit. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of that some of that shit, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Some of that shit did triculate to Philly, South Jersey, all over the place. Because at one point, New York had this shit in the headlock. Hey, yo, bro, I want y'all to know that when it came to rapping, New York shit has all... Look at my dog barking to go in the house. This nigga's tripping. But, like, New York has always been one of the most overrated places of all time, bro. And, like, these, like, when you listen to, like, Ish and Joe Buttens talk, they talk from a perspective, like, it's funny because, like, when it comes to music, like, I'm not the biggest Ice fan type shit, and he has been doing better on the pod. And if you watch the other videos, I said that, like, when when Ice break music down, I fuck with it. If I'm stuttering and you watch the other videos, you already know. Y'all already know what I be fucking with. But, like, so, like, when when Ice breaks down music, yo, I agree with him a lot, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm 40. I'm not sure how old Ice is. I think me and Ice might be the same age. Yo, I was fucking with West Coast and down south music since a young nigga, bro. I'm talking about a little ass nigga. And when they was having the topic of this list, and Ice was saying how his introduction to hip hop was like West Coast music, and Joe Buttens and Ish. See, the problem that I have when they have certain topics, and this is not fair to Ice, yo, Ish and Joe Buttens try to outstreet him. Yo, I love Ish. I love Joe Buttens, bro. I fuck with their content. Like, I always been a Joe Buttens fans, and since Ish was introduced to the pod, I fuck with Ish. Like, me and him got a lot of shit in common. Hey, yo, bro, you niggas ain't as street and as hood as you say you fucking are, bro. So, being from South Jersey, a lot of these New York niggas would get popping. And like I said, North Jersey translates more than New York. South Jersey translates more than Philly. Like, to Philly type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, since I was a young boy, we always, on the south side of Jersey, we always felt like these New York niggas was not living what they was rapping, bro. And the older I get, the more that's confirmed. Yo, that nigga Jadakiss was on the podcast, on Joe Budden's podcast, and his dad was saying, like, yo, you know this nigga went to a nice school? Yo, this nigga had a 2-parent household type shit? Yo, that nigga Jadakiss was talking. Now, Jadakiss one of the greatest rappers I ever heard in my life. I ain't gonna cap. But all it did was confirm, like, oh, these niggas not living what they fucking rap, bro. And if you from South Jersey, so a lot of us in South Jersey, especially where I'm at, where I was, we, like, listen to, like, a lot of Philly music. Yo, there was no Philly artist that was allowed to not live what they rap, bro. It was not happening. And I spent a lot of time in Philly. I got family from Philly that live in Philly to this day. I got niggas that I love that lived in Philly, that used to live in Philly. Like, I've been in Philly. Like, these New York niggas wasn't living what they rap, and we all felt that on South Jersey and on the Philly side. We always felt like them New York niggas was extra, because when South Jersey niggas went to North Jersey or Philly niggas went to New York, you could see the difference. Like, oh, this nigga not even like that. Like, in Camden, and Camden is really, really small. And, like, Joe Buttens didn't play on Camden a couple times. Camden is really, really small. Yo, niggas never really let that blood and Crip shit infiltrate South Jersey like that. You have to go somewhere weird like Vineland or some shit, some goofy ass fucking place where they on some blood shit. Yo, that shit never really hit us. Cause we always looked at that as like West Coast shit. So when fucking Ice is like trying to articulate his point from a perspective like, yo, my introduction to like hip hop was like really West Coast music, and Joe and Ish, like, nigga, all them North Jersey niggas gangbang claiming sets that's in California. Yo, shut y'all fucking asses up. And y'all niggas older than us, and y'all was not the most street niggas, bro. I'm sorry. Like, yo, I fuck with Ish. I fuck with Joe Buttons. Yo, Joe Buttons. Yo, you was doing a lot of fucking drugs. I'm not saying Joe Buttons and Ish never did no street shit. But when they talk, yo, they talk like they was fucking Nicky Barnes or Frank Lucas or Alpo. Shut the fuck up. Ish went to college and Joe Buttons has been rapping and in the choir. You niggas ain't that much more street than Ice. I'm sorry. You could sit here and say, yo, when I say, yo, he was in a house type shit. Like, yo, Ice, I could fuck with it. Cause like, yo, I played games but I went outside too though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, when Joe and Ish talked to Ice, like they was out here selling keys and catching bodies. Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. Cause real niggas, like, I'm not even categorizing myself as a real nigga, but like, I was around niggas that did shit like that. And them niggas respected me because I always stood on business. Yo, them niggas not that. Joe Buttons then got punched in the eye. The nigga then had a gun to his head. A nigga go click. He never talked about the nigga getting killed after that. Like, yo, and then Ish, when he talked, like, all right, bro, like, Ish just sound like a nigga that was around niggas type shit. That he ain't really had to put in no work type shit. Now, granted, maybe Ish put in some work and he not gonna put it out there type shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, nigga, like, y'all can't, like, y'all gotta stop out streeting Ice. Because y'all niggas, street niggas don't view y'all as street. The fuck? Like, y'all was outside more than Ice. So what? So when Ice say, like, when them niggas clown him for listening to No Limit, nigga, I was a big ass No Limit fan, but I'm not being biased. And my niggas used to clown me for fucking with that No Limit shit. But that No Limit shit had an impact. A lot of that New York shit that niggas love, that shit ain't had no fucking impact. Yo, niggas down here and a lot of niggas in different states, because I fuck with niggas in different states. Yo, niggas ain't give a fuck about Black Rob. Niggas wanted to freestyle over that Woe beat. And I probably done heard 5,000 niggas freestyle over that beat. But get the fuck out of here. Niggas ain't care about Black Rob. Niggas ain't give a fuck about G-Dep. Niggas ain't give a fuck about Helter Skelter in other states. But y'all niggas got such a New York bias from where y'all from. Y'all try to beat niggas over the head. And my nigga Ice cooked on, anytime music comes up, Ice cook everybody in the pod because he not biased, bro. He just a consumer. Joe did give him a credit where he was like, oh, you come from a consumer standpoint. So do I, bro. Yo, when they did that list and they had bling bling on there, but not make them say, get the fuck on, bro. Bling bling was hard. Make them say, was different. Make them say, made niggas buy No Limit tank chains, bro. So if you talking about a posse cut and you don't got make them say on there, I'm not even being biased. And I really fuck with No Limit growing up, nigga. And they had some of the best covers of all time. Like, real shit. If you an older nigga, you'll know Cash Money has some of the best covers of all time. But like, this New York bias shit gotta stop, bro. I heard Joe Buttons and Ish talking about Swiss Beats. I fuck with Swiss Beats, right? Nigga. They said Swiss Beats a top 5 producer all the time. Yo, bro, shut the fuck up. Them beats was, yo, he got hard beats, but all his beats started to sound the same. Kanye West act like a fucking nut out here. Excuse me. But don't ever mention Kanye West and Swiss Beats in the same breath. Nigga, after a while, Swiss Beats, all his beats sounded the same, bro. Niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. You niggas got a crazy ass New York bias, and I get it. But know y'all fan base. And I'm not saying Joe Buttons is one of the greatest spotters of all time, if not number one, bro. And this is coming from a nigga that used to listen to Joe Rogan, but Joe Rogan went so far right that his shit got chopped. Joe Buttons is that nigga, bro. So this ain't no disrespect towards Joe. That New York bias shit, stop, bro. Because a lot of these niggas was not living with they fucking rap. That nigga Jadakiss said that he, like his dad, Jadakiss was sitting with his dad. His dad said, yo, he a suburban nigga. What the fuck you know? You know what that mean. That nigga went out his way to go hang with street niggas, bro. When I was with street niggas, because we was from the streets, bro. Type shit. Even with my dad, and niggas wasn't living in the hood, niggas was living in the suburbs. My dad be like, yo, it's summertime, you gotta go to your grandma's house. Nigga, when I went to my grandma's house, we was in Philly, West Oak Lane with it, bro. I was around West Oak Lane when Pittsville, Bevere. I was around when Cassidy first started getting popping. I was around Too Raw for the Streets. If you from South Jersey, talk to me. I was around early Meek Mills, early Joey Jihad, early NH, early Kaboom, early Reed Dollars. A lot of that New York bias shit that y'all talk, New York had a chokehold on this shit. But once the chokehold went away, nigga, they could never maneuver themselves to get another submission, bro. Cause the shit was always overrated. When you into like pop culture and shit like that, shit be having a chokehold on shit. But when that shit go away, you realize, oh, this shit was artificial. Yo, the New York bias shit was artificial. I say the only thing that wasn't artificial about New York hip hop was, of course, the foundation. You know what I'm saying? And Hot 97 because of the freestyles. Like, because niggas up there could really, really rap. And if you was a dope ass rapper, you wanted to get on Hot 97 and rap. Like, it is what it is type shit. Damn, my allergies. Fucking plants flying and shit. But like, that New York bias shit and that out streeting ice shit, yo, shut the fuck up with that shit, bro. Cause I like, niggas on the internet might tell you one thing, but I'm gonna tell y'all the real. Yo, when niggas is really street niggas, yo, they do not go to college, bro. When niggas is real street niggas, they don't end up being Joe Buttons and having a multi-million-dollar podcast, bro. They really street niggas, bro. They like equivalent to Marines. Like, yo, when you a Marine, you don't turn that shit off. You a Marine forever type shit. Nigga, that's a street nigga, bro. Niggas gotta stop with the bullshit. So, I just wanted to touch on a couple things like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the pod. Shout out Danny from the Stop. Danny stopped with this Marc Lamont Hill shit, bro. If the nigga so dope, we would have been heard a dude. We never heard a dude, bro. We know him from the Joe Buttons podcast. In the past couple episodes, he been doing good, but nigga, shut up. My nigga Joe Buttons. When we getting Melissa Ford off the fucking pod, bro, it's a waste of time, bro. I don't even fuck with Rocky Thunder, but Rocky Thunder seemed like she'd give it up more than Melissa Ford, bro. I'm tired of it. Like, she not really doing nothing on the podcast, bro. She on the podcast waiting for her shit to pop, and then she gonna leave y'all niggas, bro. I don't know how much Joe paying her, and I don't think he's slaying her. Get her the fuck out of here, bro. It is what it is type shit. But like, if you new, like, subscribe, turn your notifications type shit. I do videos like this. I drink, smoke. I just be chilling, and I give y'all my opinions on things. Yo, my boy Ish, I fuck with you. You went from building houses to building houses and being an elite podcaster. Yo, stop with the street shit, bro. I know shit is different between North Jersey and South Jersey. Y'all got gangs up there and shit like that. Yo, Ish, you a light-skinned nigga with green eyes. Niggas would have fucking slumped your dumb ass every chance they got. On some hateful shit, because you probably taking their pictures, because back in the day, a light-skinned nigga with light eyes was getting all the pictures. Like, the shit is what it is. I was out here eating. I wasn't eating to the niggas the level of Ish and Joe Buttons, but I was out here eating. So you knew when Pressure, No Diddy, walked into the spot. But, like, stop with the street shit, bro. I'ma holla at y'all.